Greetings, everyone. My name is Orwa Joseph, a trainer with Africa 118 for Google Digital Skills Program. We welcome you to our today's session. Together with me is my colleague Naol, who will be our moderator for our today's session. So in the next 45 to 1 hour, we will be having a discussion around creating a digital marketing plan. And we will be using various tools to communicate. For us to be able to communicate with you, we will be using our chat box. So if you're using your mobile phone, just below this screen down there, you will have a place indicated top chat. Below it, there is a place you can type your name, introduce yourself, and let us know where you are joining us from. If you're using a laptop or a PC, on your right-hand side, there is a place where you can chat. So that is a place that we will be using for communication. For this particular session, let's call it a chat box. So as I mentioned, we are together with my colleague Nahol, who will be helping us moderate the session and make sure that we get the very best from our today's session. So feel free to introduce yourself. Let's know where you are joining us from and some of your expectation from today's session. Let me know also if you can hear my voice and also you are able to see our screen and our content as well. I was able to see Abdullah Hassan, who came quite much earlier, 10 minutes to the session. Abdullah Hassan, thank you so much for finding our session important today. We have NASCOV Tester, who came literally 3 minutes to the session. Thanks, NAFCO Tesfa, for making it earlier to our session today. It Barek Cross, hi to you, and welcome to our today's session. It back, I can see you. Great. Thanks for having you. And our able moderator, now Adesa, is already with us. So we will be having a discussion that is quite interactive, and we will be calling upon you to share your thoughts and ideas even as we proceed. All right. So in our today's session, we have broken the main agenda, create a digital market plan, into 3 segments. In our first segment, we will be sharing about an introduction to digital marketing. And then in our second segment, we will be looking on how you can build your brand, build your digital marketing plan. So after understanding what is about digital marketing, then we will be looking at how you can come up with a plan that is working. And lastly, we will be having a discussion how you can harness the power of digital advertising. Are you ready for this? Great. I feel more than ready to get that started. As I mentioned, familiarize yourself with the tools you are going to use, the chat box there. Let's know where you are joining us from, some of your expectations. Ask as many questions as possible around creating digital marketing plan, and our moderator will be able to engage us and bring clearly what we will be sharing. We will be also having some stopover and pauses to address concerns and questions that you have just brought forward. If you are on social media again, you can let other people join our today's session. Share this link with them, add the hashtag Grow with Google, invite them to come so that we have a discussion all together. So let's get kick started and dive into our first session. But before we get there, all right, before we go there, what do? We have a question for all of us. Yes, how do you engage with your customers currently? Did you get that? So I know you are a person doing a business, selling some items, products, services. How have you been interacting with your customer? How have you been actually getting in touch with your customer? How do you communicate to them? How do you tell them that you exist? What have you been doing to persuade them to use your product and services? What exactly have you been doing? Is there a tool that you have been using? A lot of people do get engagement from their customers, or do engage with their customer through various methods. Other people use the word of mouth. They can walk around and say there is coffee here, coffee here, coffee here, coffee here. All right, that's one way. Other people do use social media, for example. Other people do advertising on Google. Other people, I don't know what other people do. So feel free to share that on the chat box, and we'll be much glad to get to learn from you today. All right. Can see greater people joining us from St. Mary University, Unity University, St. Mary University, St. Mary University. Oh, great people, Unity and St. Mary University. I can see people registering at the chat box. Thanks, guys, for joining. So, if you have ever done some sales, have you been engaging with your customers? Feel free to share that at the chat box, and we'll be much happy, glad to get to hear from you and learn from you too. Great. So I'm waiting for your responses. Feel free to share with us how have you been engaging with your customers. Great. So let's move forward and have a look at our first agenda, which is an introduction to digital marketing. So what is digital marketing, by the way? It is introduction, so we start with definition. So feel free to share your definition, or rather, I don't always make it as a definition. If we need a destination, we could maybe visit a library, pick up dictionary, walk through the dictionary and get the meaning of that. But we can share the experience. We can share thoughts and views. What is your view when we mention digital marketing? What comes to your mind? What exactly is this? So feel free to share with us at the chat box. Let us also get to learn from you and to see what is digital marketing. I'm waiting for Safas Wokfu to tell me something, Muahim Abtamu to tell me something. I'm waiting for Nahol Shimeles. Okay, I have a namesake to our great moderator today. So Nahol Shimeles, feel free to share with us at the chat box. What do you think digital marketing is? Great. I will be waiting for your great responses, people. You're wonderful people. And joining us all the way from Da. So I don't know how is weather like in Addis and around the University of St. Mary. Environment, I don't know, it's cold, hot, humid, rainy, sunny. Let us know, even as we share this digital marketing. What exactly is digital marketing? Right. So when we mention digital marketing, this is we are referring to a concept that is around promotion of products or brands using electronic devices or the internet. Yeah. So marketers face new challenges in the digital marketplace, but they also have the opportunity to create personalized, relevant communication and content to develop deep interaction with customers based on ongoing interactions. So what do we mean by this? All right. So when we say digital marketing, so from my experience, I can give digital marketing as every effort that an organization, an institution, or a business, all those particular efforts put together towards creating awareness, towards reaching new audience, towards winning the heart of their target audience to buy their product or use their services. Those efforts done electronically, done through the internet, we refer to them as digital marketing. Right? Right. So if you need to get some insight around digital marketing, what exactly digital marketing is, we have some great resources that you can visit, and we have shared it at our link at the chat box. I've shared a link for you. You can always go there and learn more about digital marketing. Right. So having mentioned what digital marketing is, let us have a look at how the world today has gone mobile. So mobile in particular is changing how we act and behave as humans. We have never been more connected to information, knowledge, and people than before than now. So we always have 20 answers at your fingertip. We have the power to do our own product research online. Just imagine there are 747 million SIMs connections in sub-Saharan Africa, and 91% of South Africans own mobile phones. Okay, let's take it this way. Everybody in South Africa, so if we say 91%, it means for every 10 people in South Africa, 9 of them have a mobile phone. 9 of them. So it means the world has gone mobile. And for Kenya and Nigeria, we have 80% of people. In every 10 people, 8 of them have mobile phones. So there are some 65 of the active mobile phones users in Nigeria which have shopped online. So you look at how the world has gone mobile, and again, quite a number of people are now doing their shopping online. So as a person, when you want to come up with a strategy, you want to create up a digital marketing plan to be able to reach more people, you need to consider that these people are connected via mobile devices. So your strategy, your plan, your creativity should always be around mobile phones. All right? Great. This data, if you want to get more insight about this particular data and you want to read more, I believe there are some people coming from great universities of St. Mary and sometimes want to play with this data. Where does this data come from? How can we prove this? We have thus shared a link at the chat box for you to be able to get this data right. And I think a lot of change, so it has been like updated, right? Great. So you'll find out that people have gone mobile. Let me just ask a question from us. When you wake up in the morning, very early in the morning, what is always the first thing to touch? For whatever reason, for me, I will always find where is my mobile phone, check what time is it, and then the next thing I will be doing, get some updates, notification. I will be on WhatsApp. Without knowing, I will be already on Twitter, looking at the updates. So look at that. So tell me, that is my experience. For your case, what have always been the case from your end? When you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing you always touch? Let me also know, if you leave your house in the morning and you forget to pick some money that you left on your bed, and another day you forget to pick your phone, what in the two cases, scenarios, leaving money, leaving your phone, which case is more likely to make you go back in the house? Which case is more likely to make you go back into the house? Okay, let's move forward and share some statistics here. Yeah? So, what opportunity might arise from connecting with customers online? If you are in business and you connect with your customers online, what are some of the opportunities that comes with you going online? Feel free to share that at the chat box. Let's get to learn from you, and I can see greater conversations is going on here. People from, all right. We can see it back from Jik Jigjiga University. Thanks so much for joining. Mujaba Karis from Addis College. We're well. We're great. You are here. Thanks. We have Emmanuel Tufanya from Unity University, St. Mary University, Eat Park. Great. Anna Tesma from St. Mary University. Unity, St. Mary University, Jigjiga University. Great people. Thanks for joining. So we have a question for us. What opportunity might arise from connecting with customers online? Mohim, do you have something for us? Feel free to share the chat box there. Let's get to know some of the opportunities that arise when you connect with your customers online. People from Unity University. Is Unity University online? So what are some of the opportunities that has come with going online for Unity University? Okay, we have Wolega University. Thanks, Etana, for joining. Now at least we have Wolega University. Unity University was dominant, and also St. Mary's University. So we have Wolega University. Great. Thanks, Etana, for joining. So what other opportunity comes with people connecting with your customers online? Bethlehem Zena, hi, how are you? Do you have something to share with us? What opportunity might arise from connecting with customers online? There are a lot of opportunities that comes with you connecting with your customers online. And as we wait for you to share with us some of these opportunities, we have some listed for us here. The first one, increased reach. So when you get online, you get a global access 24 hours, 7 days a week. Meaning, as you sleep, somebody in China during the day, in China at night, in East Africa, can still visit your website and learn to know what you're doing. You can still carry out your campaigns and reach out to people in different markets while you around your local market people are asleep. So you get a global access, yeah? You can reach niche audience, allow customer to find your product or services easily. So going online, meaning you can increase your reach, create brand awareness, and let more people know what you're doing. Another thing, you will be able to learn about your customers. Hey, it doesn't matter, even some of us could not be having a business. For example, you are intending to run a business, or you have been skeptical about business, but here is the thing. Maybe you are looking for an employment. These particular employers are online, so if there is some key elements that you need for an organization to have, you can always learn about that organization online. Yeah, learn about what they're doing, as they also learn about you, because I will be surprised if one of us is quite hunting for job in this session and they don't have like LinkedIn profile, because sometimes these employers, they just don't advertise jobs. They go to LinkedIn, look at create profile, what you're doing, and they directly contact you and have an interview for you and find out if you can work together with them. So with online, you can actually learn about your customers, all right? Or in another version, you have your products online, you have posted it. You can have a comment section where you receive comment from your potential customers or the target audience. And these people, when they give you feedback, you use the same feedback to improve on your product delivery. That is also another thing, a good one. So you can also, being going online, there is an opportunity to communicate and provide support to your customers. The people asking questions of when are you opening, when are you closing, I saw a product in your catalog. Okay, do you have the same design but different color? Can I get a leather from such communication? So you provide support, all right? So going online has quite opportunities. So let's take a look at some of the key channels that you can use to go online and connect with your customers, even as you plan and create a digital marketing plan. So we have several key channels that exist for digital marketing. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing refers to every effort that a business or organization or an institution puts together to reach their audience for awareness creation, for consideration, to make sale, but all these campaigns are done over the internet, all right? So we do have search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, display marketing, email marketing, and content marketing. You can either pick one of these or blend them together for you to achieve what you want to achieve. We'll be looking at this into details in our next slide, right? So let's have a key look on this particular channel for digital marketing. Search engine optimization. So what is search engine optimization? Alright, search engine optimization is to make your website content be relevant to search engines so that when a person is using the search engine, for example Google, Yahoo, Bing, or any other, to search for a product or a category of business that you are doing, then you are found by the search engine. How do you achieve this? You only need to learn some of process of website creation in which you incorporate keywords. Take a look. You are selling shoes, and again you have like 4 of you selling shoes in the same street in Addis Ababa. Both of you or all of you have a website. Somebody decided to give a description of the product they're selling. Somebody wrote, "I'm selling shoes." Another one wrote, "I'm selling black shoes." Another one described, "I'm selling black shoes in Addis Ababa." And another one described, "I'm selling black shoes in Addis Ababa for this much, $20,000 or $2 or $10. And then somebody visit Addis Ababa and decide to search for shoes and uses shoes in Addis Ababa with the price between $1 to $2. The search engine will find the latest description relevant, and that one will be given priority rather than the person who just say, "I'm selling shoes." So search engine optimization makes your website be found by the search engine, and this one can be done by you learning to know your customers and the kind of words they use. Take this home. More people are going online, but these people that are going online or going online aspect of going online has created a different kind of generation that know what they want when they go online, how they want it when they are online, and how they want to buy it. So they're sometimes quite specific. They do specific searches. So these specific searches, we call them moments. So have you learned on how your customers are interacting with your products online? Which phrases are they using? Incorporate that in search engine optimization. Then your website will be found. If you want to test this, try to Google wherever you are, maybe coffee shops near me, and get to find that you'll find a list of items listed on your first page of your result. There is list 1, list 2, list 3, list 4, list 5, up to down there. And majority of us, we always look at the first item, second or third. We don't go down there. Why? We feel like this up one, the upper one has meaningful information for us. But I tell you, sometimes not. Sometimes that website that is down there, they are having greater product. It is only that they missed on their search engine optimization. The next thing is search engine marketing. So this is paying for advertising to appear in search engines, right? Have you ever do some search and you find the first two or one, the first item or two or third one having an extension AD? Maybe later we will be doing a demonstration to bring this one together so that you understand how it appears. So search engine marketing is a list promotion, paying for advertising to appear in search engine. The social media marketing, this is about using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new customers. We have display marketing, just as the name display, all right? When you are online through a web browser, maybe through mobile app, there are some ads that always just come and they are displayed, all right? Yeah, you just find them displayed. If you are reading your Bible, you are a Christian reading your Bible app, and you fall down there is some display ad telling you to do something. So just as the word mentioned, display advertising is online advertising in many different formats on many websites across the internet. So we have also email marketing. So this is always an act of collecting email addresses and using those particular email addresses to communicate to the users. The aspect of email marketing that you need to consider for your campaign to be successful is the quality of your emails, depending on what you are selling. For example, if you have a showroom for cars, you're selling cars, and then you go to a college and collect email addresses for college students and send them information about buying a car. No, don't misquote me that maybe college students are not able to buy cars, but in general, these people might not need a car, or rather, they might not afford the car. So the quality of your email will result into your quality of your result. So email marketing, just collecting emails and also sending information to those particular emails. Lastly is content marketing. Content marketing with search engine optimization, there is somewhere that they coexist. But when we mention content marketing, this is all about the production of interesting content for you to make people be informed, people be motivated, to make people be happy about what they are reading, and to make people entertained. So coming up with content that educate people, a content that entertain people, content that inform people. This is a way of doing content marketing. You are not directly selling any product. Great. So let me try to give you a demonstration of content marketing. This is, how do we call this? A calendar. All right. So this is a calendar that is always put on the table. So a calendar that is put on the table is called, get the answer and let me have the answer at the chat box. So suppose I want to sell this product, but I don't want to sell it directly and therefore I want to do content marketing for it. I will just start talking about this calendar. I will say that my calendars for the table, you will get me the name, is a good one. You can easily flip it from one month to another, and then they are double so that when somebody comes, there is April here, and on the other side there is also April. Oh, sorry, we are in June. Okay, let's move to June. Great. So yes, yeah, you are in June, and on the other side you are in June. So having the table calendar give you the flexibility of you referring to the calendar with your partner without struggling. You can put it on your table, you can put it, it doesn't occupy much space, and maybe if you are tired of it, you can actually have it as a book and put it aside if you want to use it. But if you want to use it, you can actually roll it up and use it on your table. It takes much less space on your table, and it It makes your table look clean. The design itself gives another different design to your table and makes you look professional. When you use this on your table, oh, sorry, I'm not good at marketing. I was just trying. So that is content marketing. I've not told you to buy it, but I'm telling you good things about it and I'm informing you. Did you get that? If you're looking for a job, you want to run away from business, content marketing, you won't run away from it, because every time you need to do content marketing in your CV. When you send it somewhere, before they call you for your interview, you must have talked about someone in that particular curriculum vitae. Let's pause to get some questions from us. You can see greater conversation coming forward. Oh, from Dawit Katena from Kombolcha. Where is Kombolcha? This is a great name. I've never heard of this. Feel free to share with us how the weather is at Kombolcha. Great. Can see great discussion going on. Dickens Ayeko is also here. Thanks, Dickens. You're welcome. Joining us from Nairobi. Tell us what's going on in Nairobi. People in lockdown, people working from home. Tell us about Uhuru Kenyatta. What's going on? What are you marketing and selling in Nairobi? All right. Thanks, Dickens, for joining. So, greater people. The waiter Katena saying that great name Kombolcha is in Ethiopia. Okay, one day I will visit Kombolcha. Does it have a meaning like Kombolcha something? If it has a meaning, feel free to share with us the meaning of that word, Kombolcha. That word is, sounds nice. Great. So if you have any questions, feel free to share that at the chat box. We'll be able to address them even as we proceed. You are great people. Wonderful. Now we want to jump into our next segment of discussion, in which we are going to have a greater session sharing about how to build a digital marketing plan. And if you are ready for this, let's take it out. So, build your digital marketing plan. I know. Yes, I know. Why should I plan my marketing? It is important, very important. Let's take a look at this and you'll find it very important for your business. There are 6 steps to building your digital marketing plan, and we'll be going through them one by one. The first one, business goals and objectives. You need to have one, your own business goals and objectives. Have you ever gone down and read the story behind Samsung, how Samsung started? Do you know that Samsung sometimes back was a vegetable vendor? Have you ever known that Samsung sometimes was house agent? Have you ever imagined? And now Samsung, I don't want to give it a current description. Just an example. Okay, fine. You don't want to talk about Samsung. Let's talk about your business. Do you have business goals and objectives? Then if you have your objectives, consider your budget and resources. What is the budget and resources that you have? We'll be looking at the audience, and then we'll be looking at the channel that you can use to reach your audience. Then we'll be looking at how you can plan your activities and then how to measure them. So let's jump into the first step of this particular digital marketing plan, business goals and objectives. Business goals and objectives. Great. So business goals and objectives. So this is always an answer to address this question. What do you want to achieve? So successful businesses are based on both goals and objectives. So clarify the purpose of your business and identify the necessary actions that you need to take in order to achieve those particular business objectives and goals. My question again, what do you want to achieve? While goals are general statement of desired achievement, while your objectives are the specific steps or actions you take to reach your goal. Sorry, I don't want to give you the differences between goals and objectives. I know you know. So let's take examples of Max for our learning purposes. So Max owns hairdressing business. His business goals are to get more customers from through his door and make people in his local area know his business exists. So that is Mark's business goal. I'm selling, I'm doing hairdressing, but I want more people, customers, locally to come and buy from, use my service, and I want them to know that I exist there. So let's look at online objectives that are in line with this particular goal. So set your objectives with an online focus. Here are some examples of online objective Marx could have to reach his business goals. Do you remember Marx's business goal? Take a pin on that, because we will be always referring to Marx, right? So here are some few examples of objectives that Marx could use. One, increase traffic to the website. So when the website traffic is increased, meaning people will be learning to know the kind of business is carrying out. Increase social media page likes, this is awareness, and then increase online reach and awareness. And then there is increase online sales. So Marx will be actually achieving his business goal by having these particular objectives. That means if it doesn't increase traffic to the website, it doesn't increase online sales, and it doesn't increase social media page likes and follows, and it doesn't increase online search and awareness, Marx will not be able to achieve the business goal, which is primarily making people know that he exists and people to come and buy the product, or use his services. Great. So let's look at objectives, how they should be aligned with your goals. Yeah. As mentioned, your online objectives are how you reach your business goals, so they should align with your other naturally. So if you have your online objective, they should marry each other automatically, naturally. It could be unique if you want more sales, and then your online objective is to get more likes or get more reviews. All right, so online objectives could be increase online reach and awareness, increase website sales, increase social media page likes or follows, and then the business goals that could be in line with online objectives is make more people aware he exists, sell more product, get or found by more people, get more returning customers, and so forth. Right, let's get to the next stage, in which we're going to look at budget and resources. It is good to dream big. It is good to dream that you want to reach the global. You want to sell globally. You want to reach people in China, in South Africa, in Addis Ababa, and also you want to sell your things in the United States of America. It's good to dream, but also consider your budget and resources. All right? So what is possible with what you have? Give yourself an honest statement about what are your challenges. So this is Mark's statement. I don't have a website as it is too much of an investment right now. But remember, Marx was to increase website visits, but now he has realized that he doesn't have enough resources to put up a website, right? So you need to consider your budget and resources. What could you achieve with it? Then you can go and review your business goals and your online objectives. Great. So the third thing you need to consider is your audience, right? Audience. This is very important, because once you know your audience, you will know where they are. When you know your audience, you will know how to go and reach them. So think about your audience. Who are they? Read out examples of Marx, for example, Marx target audience. Marx is giving us his target audience here. I am targeting females in my local area. My most valuable customer are female about 30 years old. They normally have children and work part-time. Most of them use Facebook. Alright? So Max has actually outlined the audience, his audience. Who are your audience? So the next step you need to do, look at the marketing channels. You have your objectives, right? Looked at your budget, you know your audience, so you come up with a plan on how you are going to reach them, and that is marketing channels. So these are some of the examples of marketing channels we had actually mentioned. So not all marketing channels will suit your business goals. Consider which channels work best for you. Do this by using your online objectives. Alright? You look at, for example, if your online objective is to increase online reach and awareness, display, social media, and content marketing will be a great idea. But if you want to increase website sales, search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and email marketing will be ideal for your business. But if you only want to increase traffic to a website, search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and email marketing can still serve you. If you want to increase customer loyalty, then social media, email marketing, and also content marketing will work for you. So pick the channel that will help you reach your target audience as well as achieving your business goals. Great. Number 5, plan your activities. When am I going to start this? How am I going to do it? When should this end? How do I measure this? So you need to plan your activities, all right? So this is a statement from Mark. My online objective are to reach more people in my local area and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet as it is too much of an investment right now. How could I use digital to help me? So here are some of the ways that Max could actually solve his challenges. The first thing, you could list his business in Google My Business and create a free website. All right, you can set up a Facebook page, collect reviews, and post pictures of customers, hairstyles, and give people update of what is going on in his business. And then he could use Facebook advertising to target people in his local area with an offer to attract new customers. So you need to plan your activities, what exactly you're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do, but plan them. And lastly now, let you use the SMART acronyms to help you achieve your objectives by making your objectives SMART. So SMART objectives help us to set goals that we are more likely to succeed and achieve. Instead of plucking ideas out of a thin air, the SMART acronym gives us more structure. So let your objective be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Specific, let people know exactly, I want to do this. This is what we're doing for our business. Measurable is something that you can say, we will start from here and end it from here, and we can see the effect. Achievable, ask the question, can this be done? Realistic, let it not be something that is off the globe. It should be something realistic, depending on what you want to achieve, your resources, your target audience, where you are, and everything. And another thing, time-bound. Let your objectives not to be open, that you will always be doing them forever. Let be a start and an end time. All right? So SMART objectives, setting SMART objectives as measure the success of your activity. Let's look out on our broad objective first. The broad objective could be increase online sales. That is broad. To increase brand awareness, too broad. So SMART objectives are measurable, actionable objectives. They are how to reach the broader objectives. So this is how you can make your objective that were broad to be SMART. To increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. Boom! I know we want to increase online sales by 20% within 3 months. Right? To increase brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with the new people by 40%. Quite sure. We have 20 liking our page, now we want 40% increase. You know the number that you should expect. in the span of 3 months. So when you come there, you can always measure them. So let's look in general how digital marketing plan should look like at one picture. All right. So if you have a business and you want to do some digital marketing plan for you, you need to have this one set. Your business goals, they need to be there. For example, reach more people in its local area and get more customers through its door. You know, we are referring to Max that we have been talking about now. So he has put together his digital marketing plan on a paper, right? The audience are female 39 to 45, local area, past customers, all right? He knows the audience. Then channels that he'll be using is local search engine optimization. That means listing his business in Google My Business and also Facebook. Activities that he's going to do: build a website and boost visibility on Google, use Facebook advertising to target people in his local area. Online objectives: increase online reach, increase returning customer. And the smart objectives now is to increase Facebook page likes from the new people by 50% within the next month, and then increase booking from past customer by 20% in the next quarter. Did you get that objective? Very smart. You know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, people are going to target, when this should start and when should it end, and how to measure them is to look at your smart objectives. Great people. So let's pause here for a while to get if you have some questions before we proceed into our last segment, in which we are going to look at how you can harness the power of digital marketing. Greater people. So, right, I can see, please. Great. I'm from okay, that was Kombalcha. Great Kombalcha, and I can see greater conversation going on here. We have Kaldina Daniel. Hi, Kaldina Daniel. How are you? We have Rekit Ketema. How are you? Thanks, guys, for joining and for your comments. Keep your questions coming. Anytime you feel like there's something we want to know more about it, want to get some more questions, we will be able to address those particular questions. Great. So there is something I promised us about search engine marketing and search engine optimization, to look at what we mean by that. So towards the end, I will do a demonstration. So keep tight, keep asking questions, keep learning. We shall be doing something at the end. But before we do that, let us look how you can harness the power of digital advertising. Great people. Power of digital advertising. And here we are. So how to get started with search engine marketing. This is search engine result page. The appearance you look at there, the first one, we call it search query. All right. And the next one there you will see is paid text and shopping ads. So those in the second segment, they are appearing there. That content is appearing there because they have been promoted. So that we call them paid text and shopping ads. And in the last one there, it is organic search listing, right? So those people have done quite much of search engine optimization. So organic listing are sites that appear after the ads. So these have been optimized to appear at the top of the search. So this is generally how a search engine will look like when you search for anything online using any search engine, all right? Now, so let's look at the process of search engine marketing. How do you appear in that paid text and shopping ads when somebody search for you? Are you ready for that? Very easy. So, a process of search engine marketing is as follows. The first thing, you need to understand your customers. This is what makes everything else happen. So when you understand your customers, you know them, where they are, when they are online, what they do while they are online. So it is easy to connect with them. Find keywords. Once you know your customer, now you come to learn of keywords. Which words these people are using in searching. Let's take a look at, maybe somebody want maybe to be created a website. or that word could be a challenge. Let's talk about somebody wanting to buy maybe a suit, right? What will they search online? I'm going to buy a suit. What will they search online? So you need to consider your people, like, all right, which keywords? Black suit, cotton, locally made, American suit. You need to consider which exactly phrases this people are using. Then you know the keywords that you'll use for your search engine marketing. Then create ad copy and put it together. So let's take a look at the difference between search engine marketing versus search engine optimization. So while search engine optimization itself is free, which of course is the main benefit of it, you pay nothing to search engines like Google. You rank based on relevant to the search query. But search engine marketing is where you pay, but only when someone actually clicks on your ad. If your ad serves 10 times but is only clicked on once, you only pay once. So we optimize by sending relevant signal to the likes of Google based on our web pages, incoming links, and other factors like reviews. So when you look at search engine marketing is the effort now you pay for you to be considered when people search for you to appear on the first page. Search engine marketing. By search engine optimization, that is when you play with your words, play with your keywords. You write relevant contents that when people go to your website, they take time perusing and browsing your website. So you'll find in search engine marketing you pay, in search engine optimization is free. And then in search engine marketing, you bid on keywords. What do we mean bidding? If you, for example, in Addis Ababa, we have some 10 stores, maybe pizza shops, yeah? Pizza. Do we call pizza restaurant or pizza shop? What are they? Yeah, there are places, 10 places for you to buy pizza. 10. And you want to do marketing. So the word pizza will be a word that most people will be competing for. For example, I want when people are searching for pizza in Addis, then they come to my website. And somebody also wants when people search for pizza in Ethiopia, they come to our website. And maybe there are 5 more people, 10. So this is come a scenario that this keyword pizza in Addis Ababa is a word that is people are competing for it. So you bid, you say you are able to pay this much for that particular word, other people are also bidding for the same. But with search engine optimization, you only optimize your keywords. And then with search engine marketing, you can get into the first page straight away. But with search engine optimization, it can take time for you to rank on the first page of Google. It can take some time, right? Great. So how to get started with search engine optimization? The first thing, please, you can sign up for Google Search Console. And then you submit your website to Google Search Console, and you will be able to monitor how your website is performing on search engines. And then you can even set alerts for critical issues that comes as errors from your website. Another thing, you can help Google to find your content. So always submit your sitemap to a Google console and then promote your site online and offline. What do we mean by this? If you meet somebody, tell a person, I have a great website, please visit this. My website is orwa.com. And then when you are online on other social media platform or any other places, you can also tell people to visit your website. All right. And then help Google and users understand your content. Create unique and accurate page titles, create good titles, and even snippet. Use heading tags to actually emphasize the important text. You need to come up with a website that when I open it, I actually understand. Not that maybe the headline is written get shoes ready-made, and when I just get to read the content, you are talking about how you started your business. There is get shoes. When I got there, actually I need to see shoes. Tell me how I can get it. So you need to plan your content and let it be quality content. The next thing you need to focus on while optimizing your website. First thing, run keyword search. Why? What do we mean by running keyword search? Find out which words are used by people to search for product and services that are related to what you are offering. And then publish useful, high quality content. Every time, provide high quality content. Talk about what you are selling. Talk about how, if these shoes, how they are durable. Talk about how they are good, how they are comfortable when you put them on. Talk about how you make them, yeah? And then make web pages search friendly. Have you visited a website that you scroll on heading, then you scroll down and then it rolls up, yeah? You go down, about us, then our company, then our team, then meet, I don't know, so forth, and then it rolls back. So make your website pages search engine friendly. And by the way, with the new terms nowadays, you'll find that most people create a single page website. Like you scroll up to down, you are done. All right? So you need to make your web pages search engine friendly. So let's look at the next ad, which is display ad. So what are display ad? Right? What exactly are display ads? So now that we have looked at search ads, let's do more exploration on this display ads. Do you look at this particular display? So display ads are those particular ads that always pop up and you just find them. You don't need to search. They're just there. For example, if you're on YouTube, you will find out somewhere there is an ad appearing on your left or on your right hand side up there. Maybe you are on Facebook. All of a sudden you see some shoes rotating and dancing somewhere, catching up your attention. Those we call display ads. We call them display ads. Okay. So how is display advertising different from search advertising? Easy. So with search advertising, it focuses around matching ads to users' search queries on search engines like google.com, while display advertising focuses around advertising ads across different websites such as news, blogs, and local website. And by the way, if you visit any blog news, you'll find there is a lot of advertising going on. Majority of them, they're always display, either cloth, a vehicle, a house being sold, yeah? So you'll find that the difference. And with search engine advertising, most relevant when the primary objective is to generate sale. So if you want to generate sales, you need to consider doing search engine advertising. But display advertising is more relevant when your primary objective is to drive brand awareness or traffic. All right? Did you get that one home? Okay, let's proceed and look at the processes for your display advertising. More or less the same as what we discussed. You need to understand your customer, and after you did understand your customer, where they are, what they do, how they do it, find placement ideas. So what do we mean by placement ideas? All right, this is where exactly do you want your ad to appear. If your customer, majority of them are always on Facebook, then you tend to have the display ad appear on Facebook. If there is a particular blog that they always visit, that is a place that you can go and have your display ads like placed. Yeah, so you need to find placement ideas and then create your ad creatives, put it all together, and you are done. We will be sharing resources for you and with you at the chat box so that you'll be able to learn more of this towards the end of our session. So get ready to getting some links and resources so that you can learn on how you can put this up together for your business. Right. So what next? Let's have a discussion around social media advertising. So in social media advertising, this one is always refer to using the social media to reach your audience. So we have paid advertising on social media networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and also paid social media advertising on social media. Can refer to it as social media marketing. All right. So what exactly is this? So when you post something on Facebook, for example, you are requested to boost, or you can decide to do an online campaign by spending some money for that particular product or post. You will be doing social media marketing or paid social media advertising. All right. So why should we use social media advertising? There are several reasons why you should use social media advertising. All right. There's so many ways and reasons why we should use social media advertising. Right. Great. So before we go to the reason why, you need to consider that you can have two different types of social media. The one, there is organic social media, and then there is paid social media. The difference is with organic social media advertising, it is free. Content appear on your business profile and in people's news feed, can only reach your followers and friends of your followers. But with paid social media advertising, you pay for views, actions, or clicks from posts or ads. Your ad can appear in more places and you can reach anyone. So people don't have to follow you in order for them to actually see your ad. So how can you put up a social media advertising? What are the process? What are the steps? Quite easy. So the first one, choose your objective. What do you want to achieve? And secondly, choose your audience. What do you want? Who are your audience? Where are they? And the third one, come up with your creative. The creative is what people will see. And lastly, you set up your budget. How much are you willing to spend on that particular ad? All right, did you get that? Simple steps. So we want to pause here to get some questions from you, but before we get to that, I promised you that we will do a search engine, maybe shoes. Want to do shoes in Addis Ababa. I've just searched shoes in Addis Ababa. All right. The result that I'm found does not have any ad. So let me say hotels in Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa. So we are pausing to get your questions even as we demonstrate what we meant by search engine optimization. Here I am, ready to show you this thing. Okay. All right. Hotels in Addis Ababa. So I've just done a search here, hotels in Addis Ababa. So our first result here as an extension AD, meaning booking.com is doing marketing for this particular website. And that's why they have appeared the first case with AD, the word AD meaning they are promoted. The second one also is promoted, TripAdvisor. After this, when you go down, look at this. We have several that are coming here. So these are coming here as a result of them having been included in Google My Business and also in Google Maps. So with this, you can always see we have this hotel, there are some photos, and then there is even prices there. So you see, you can always register your business in Google My Business. As in the case of Max that we had in the example, they can use Google My Business and they will have particularly their businesses listed online, and they are available for local search engine optimization. After that one, now we have this particular one, booking.com. So booking.com, apart from being advertised here, booking.com, they have also optimized their website, and it is appearing in the organic search as the first one. Then when you go down, we still have booking.coms. right? Appearing several times, meaning booking.com have done quite much in search engine optimization. And after that one, then we come to agoda.com. So agoda.com have not appeared here because they have paid anything, but they are appearing in my first page result because of their search engine optimization. Alright, so you understand how search engine optimization works for you to appear in the search engine result. So when you go down here, there are some pages written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you go to page 10, you will still get information about hotels in Addis Ababa. But in page 10, now we have booking still appearing there, and then we have another one now called room roaming, then we have another ad, home to go, and then we have vacational center. And then after these ads, we have now this one that are appearing as organic search for Borkena.com. Remember, search engine optimization is very important. This has been promoted, but it appeared in the 10th page, but still it has been promoted. And at the first page, we had an hotel appearing in our first page, all right, in our first page there, and this hotel actually had not boosted their page, so they only did search engine optimization. So even as you do search engine marketing, it is important you also do search engine optimization, so that you market something that is relevant. When people reach to that, they still find it relevant. All right, so do we have any questions coming forward so that we may address? Let me look. What about marketing plan with micro? Okay, let me look at some questions before we handle that. I'm looking at digital marketing open store to larger. Thanks now all for those particular comments. Okay, Ita Break Kiro says this question. Let me see if we have another. Please feel free. Please free. Good. So we have question coming from Itbarek Kiros. How we can interlink digital marketing with micro and small enterprises. All right. Also, linking digital marketing with these micro small enterprises is very easy. You will look at the effort and the budget for doing digital marketing is always very simple, and the budget and the tools available. So the budget is not much expensive, it's affordable, and also it's simple. We have simple tools to use for small businesses, micro and small enterprises. You could ask yourself, where are their customers? Do work with these people. Where is their audience? Where are their audience? And again, which platforms can they use to connect with their audience? Could they maybe doing search in Google directly? Then if it is expensive for them to create a website, they can list their businesses in Google My Business. And when they list their businesses in Google My Business, actually they are online, and they can even do Google ads directly from Google My Business, and they can even have a website. So that is one way to go. They can even do social media marketing for these particular businesses if they can connect with their clients and their customers through social media platform, be it Facebook, be it Instagram, and actually be able to boost this particular post and reach new audiences. So Itback Kiros, I hope that one answers your question. If you need more clarification, you let me know. Great. So what about marketing plan with micro enterprises? Okay, you are repeating the same question. I believe Itback, your question has been addressed. Okay, like prices and type. Okay, Itback Kilos, thanks. Now, with digital marketing, the more you put in, the more will be your what you achieve. You can even use $1 in a day, but it depends on what you want to achieve. And with digital marketing, as you set your pricing, you will get an estimate results that you'll be finding, right? You'll always be getting an estimated results that you'll be finding. So it is possible to use even $1, look at what you have achieved, and you can come always to redesign your product and plan. All right. So I believe like it Barek Kiros, you get your that one answers your question. If there is any question, please feel free to put it across, and we'll be able to address it. But I believe that one answers you. That just as I just have mentioned, that with digital marketing, you can even decide to spend $1 in a week, or spend $1 in a day. You can try it, stop it at any time that you want to stop it if the results are not coming forth, and try to fix that, and then continue with the campaign. So with medium enterprises, yes, they can still do digital marketing. They can use Google My Business, they can do Google Ads, they can use social media marketing, and this one can help them connect to more clients. Remember, the digital marketing give us an opportunity, a level ground for every other person to play safely. Yeah. So if we are to use maybe television or branding and marketing, or print media marketing, then you will find out that it is expensive and only large organizations can actually afford. But with digital marketing, no, everybody is given an equal chance to reach the people they want to target. All right. So Itbare Kiros, I hope that one answers you. Starage, oh, really forgot today's session because of some issues. Sorry, we are glad you are here. Welcome. So my question for us, friends, great people, wonderful people, my question to us: what exactly are you going to do different after attending this particular session? What are you going to do different, right? Are you going to come up with a digital marketing plan for your business? Sit down, look at your goals, sit down, look at where are your audience, look at your budget, look at your resources, have an objectives that are in line with your online objectives, and sit down and plan your activities, come up with smart objectives. What exactly are you going to do differently? So today was only a single day session, so feel free to go online. My moderator has shared a link with us so that you can learn more online and get these skills practically and try them out. So we have also added you another link to the chat box, so you can go and get to learn more of this online. And another thing, we are a bit social. We like interacting with people. We like getting to hear your views. And if there is anything that you have learned today, if you have any question, please go to our social media platform. Feel free to share your thoughts and what you have learned. Remember to use the hashtag #GrowWithGoogle. On Facebook, we are Digital Skills for Africa, Twitter, Digital Skills AF. In Instagram, we are also Digital Skills AF, and our moderator is sharing these links with you at the chat box in a while, so that you'll be able to actually connect with us and be able to communicate with us. Please remember to share something that you have learned today. Let us get to know what actually stood out for you, what exactly was great for you. And the social media links have been shared with us at the chat box. So follow us on those particular social media links. If you have any question, ask us there. Please put the hashtag #GrowWithGoogle. Let's know what you learned today. Let's get some feedback from you. All right, and it will be great much to connect with you on our social media platform. Another thing, my moderator is going to share a feedback form with us, so that you will be able to give us some feedback on how the session was, what you need us to improve on, what stood out for you, or what you want us to train on next time. You can always give us on our feedback form. Feel free to share with us. Another thing again, Everybody that attended this particular session, we will be offering you a certificate of attendance, and our moderator is going to share with us a link to that particular uh, uh, form, so that you will be able to actually fill it up and subscribe for that particular form, or subscribe for your certificate. We will be able to send you your certificate in the next 1 week of this particular, after the session has ended. In the next 1 week, we'll be able to send it to your email addresses, and also be able to connect with us. So remember, say something, about today's session at our social media platform. Don't forget to do that. And again, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. Every time we connect with you, subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that we will be able to connect with you. So we will be able to get notification when we come live for training. Anytime that we come live, we have great trainers with us who come to share with us greater content, and also share with us things that you need to learn, so that we can be able to grow together, learn together, and do more online. Without much ado, if you don't have any other question, Itbak, he says, wonderful training as usual. Thank you so much, Itbak, for your comments. Great. Well, it's the form. Elias Shegi is asking for the form. We have just shared the form to the feedback form, and also we'll be sharing a link to get your certificate. Please subscribe to that certificate. We also shared it at the chat box. You will be able to get the link to the certificate form. We have just shared it at the chat box. So thank you so much, guys. If we don't have any other question coming for us to address, I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for coming. It was great to have you in our today's session. As mentioned, I was your lead trainer, Orwa Joseph, being assisted by Nahole Desa, who was also sharing with us, answering our questions, and ensuring that we get the very best from our session today. Please connect with us on our social media. And I just want to say thank you so much. Let's get ready in our next session. I believe tomorrow we will be having another session, so plan to attend, invite others to come, so that we may learn together. Without much ado, just want to say thank you, and have a productive evening.